See me coming to town with my banjo. Straight down, wah, wah, crying. See me rolling in high with my strings all frayed. Wah, pedal screaming like a fox in the shade. Holding on to the devil with a chicken wing smile. All my garbage dreams hang on your trigger for a while. Trash by sky, plastic bag parade. I'm dancing on the landfill with the good times fade. Nah, 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 nah. Wah, bang, you're gonna blow your mind. Nah, 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 nah. Loser with a pedal, feeling so fine. Nah, 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 nah. Turn it up, turn it dirty, let it whine. Microwave apocalypse, squirrels in the wire. My ex gon' collect from a parallel tie. Got a rocket made of rhyming and expired. And desire banjos talking backwards, set the world on fire. Devil in the details, angel in the grease. Everything's melting like butter on release. Nah, 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 nah. Wah, band, you're gonna blow your mind. Nah, 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 nah. Loser with a pedal, feeling so fine. Nah, 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 nah. Turn it up, turn it dirty, let it whine. Yeah, let that pedal cry. Funky little spider legs on the strings. Everything's backwards, upside down and sideways. Wah, wah. Talk to me. For a taco truck redemption song. Government's a raccoon stealing my bone. Floating through the static in aluminum dreams. Wah, wah, banjo saving me from the mainstream. Nah, 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 nah. Wah, banjo gonna blow your mind. Nah, 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 nah. Loser with a pedal, one of a kind. Nah, 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 nah. Turn it up forever, let the whole world whine. Blow your mind. Yeah, chicken wings smile.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Star Trek Online. More specifically, welcome to Carrier Command. And thank you. I've never done a live stream with Star Trek Online, so if I brick this one, I'm sorry about that. We've been broadcasting. Me and my partner Bella have been out here broadcasting for years and years, and but we do podcasts. We do big studio setup, all that other good stuff. But I rediscovered my love of Star Trek Online recently, and here we are. Thank you for joining us. Now, like I said, I'm a big fan of carriers. That's it. That's what I like to play. I've tried every branch, every type, everything. I like carriers. That's I get a lot of joy out of it. But I'm not trying to go out of my way and kill myself breaking DPS parses. I'm not looking for 1.4 million or anything like that. Honestly, it's not the kind of chase. My whole thing is to see what kind of ship I can put together with that anybody could put together without paying $900 for particular consoles or traits or anything like that. I just like to see what I can min-max out of what I have with what's here. So I'm been coming back to this one of all things, a Breen Sar theme carrier. There's something about the Breen. I'm a big Star Trek fan, and there's always been something about the Breen that I don't know if it's the aesthetics or what's going on with it, but they've appealed to me. That's really all it is. Now, is this a top high-end carrier? No, not by any real stretch. But boy, she's a pretty one, though. I mean, she is a pretty one. It makes me happy to play it. So I'm gonna go out here and we're gonna do a parse. Now I keep doing. If you've caught any of my videos, you have an idea of what I do, and I always run the exact same patrol. This is the patrol that I watch, that I run. Wanted, our Gala system, and I run this one consistently because it's a benchmark. If I'm gonna make a comparison between carriers, and I have to compare them in the same format. I have to run the same patrol, the same mission, same everything. I parse them up. I pull out the parses and I see what can I tweak. Now, I'm not going to get into any further ado on this. I'm just going to go ahead and run this one. And if you happen to catch it on replay, I cannot thank you enough. I don't think anybody's going to, but you never know. You know what? It's not just gameplay here. You get good chat. All right. You get good chat, good audio quality. We're really big on that. So, just going to go ahead and fire this one up. We're going to parse it out, and I'll explain everything afterwards for those of you who are curious. And, yeah, if you got any questions, comments, concerns, observations, please put it in the chat. I got it open right over here on a third monitor. So, yeah, I'm going to see everything. Love to talk to people. I don't want to talk at people. I like to talk with people. So if you got anything on your mind, you let me know, and here we go. So I'm not going to start the parse until after I wipe out these first two. They'll go quick, man. These things just disintegrate. And even on a weakish, non-elite carrier such as this thing will still get it done pretty good. It's just fun, man. There's just something about seeing those big numbers and all my little fighter squadrons out there giving them hell. You know, so I'm not hitting anything. I'm saving everything. I'm just trying to clear this because I know where the next spawn is coming from, and I want to be set up for that so I can get a good, fair parse. And this is what happens when you have this many ships. Where's my big rock? There's my big rock. This is what happens when you have this many ships firing away. Pets and all that other good stuff just hammering away on these things. So my next spawn's coming right around there. I've ran this a time or two. Don't know if you could tell. But, yeah, I want to be set up for the next one and just be ready for it. So combat log 1. I think you and I can both agree that the combat log is up and it's ready. All right, so let's bunch them up. We're going to hit up a whole bunch of these things here. We're going to start right here. Whammy. We're going to buff them up. We're going to shoot out everything and basically just start debuffing now. And the reason that I'm doing all of this stuff here is simply to reset that timer. That's all I'm trying to do is reset my clickies. That's it. Everything else out here is secondary. Everything else on this ship right now is simply secondary to those clickies. So whether I'm hitting something or not, it really doesn't matter. This is going to be a terrible parse. Where did that cruiser end up out there? All right, this would be a bad parse, guys. I'm sorry. If I could hit 150, I'll be thrilled with it. Maybe I can catch him and assimilate him. I've been having some fun with these guys right here, just assimilating these guys. And it's another one. It's a 2-minute clicky, but it's fun when it's a lot of fun when you get one of those carriers as your pet. You just got to kill him inside of a few minutes, and then everything's good. But he should disintegrate pretty quick here. You can see everything else up here is already cooled down. When you're spamming out this many of them, you're going to reset those 2-minute things pretty good. See, there you go. You got an assimilated carrier now with me. I just think it was fun. All right, let's make everything else disappear here and get back to it. This is exactly why I play these ships the way that I play them and what I do and all that other good stuff. Again, for me, it's all about cooling them down. Cool down those 2 minutes and just vaporize everything else that comes out of here. Yeah, it's going to wreck my parse. That's right. There you go. We hit him with another big one. Look at there. Diggy. Watch him just tick away, man. The guy just evaporates. So it's not great for, it's not fantastic for the big group damage, but it does just fine for what I'm playing it or what I'm doing with it. It's just fine. I know that's a waste. I don't care. I'm indifferent to that one. All I'm trying to do is cool him down. Maybe I can get another little pet here before the before the end game, before we go and wipe out the last guy here. The boss spawn. He's going to be here any minute now. We just got to clear out the cruisers. And why am I hitting so badly on these things, man? These things should be disintegrating. Oh, that's right. I'm not debuffing anything. Ah, well. You know, and I got a trade in here that is just being completely underutilized right now because I'm not getting hit. My pets pull so much aggro, man. There's no way I can't even come in close to hanging around with them. Oh, it's gonna be a bad parse, guys. I apologize for that one there. I can't control the spawns. That part's out of my hands. This guy, was he just running away? Where are you gonna go, dude? All right, look, it's your job. All right, that's who we wanted. That's why we were hanging out here. All right, so let's get all the clickies going. Click, 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 click. Big old boost. Hit him with the Hydra. Hydra's fun. Catch that last one. Boom. Everything dies, dies, dies. And whatever's left is left. So let's finish up the last couple little critters here. The pets are doing fine with me. They don't really need me here for this. I'm the only part that's... I hit the wrong thing. Hang on, guys. Combat log 0. There we go. We got a combat log. So the only thing that's really not necessary on this entire game is me. It's my ship and the little bit of damage that I put out because I get all of mine from... I get all my damage from pets and clickies, and that's it. And I'm sure that there's some other name. I call them clickies. They're those things that you click every 2 minutes and boom, chaka-laka-laka. So not really sweating it on that. As far as my phasers or my individual weapons doing any kind of meaningful damage, they don't. And I'm not built for that. Let me see if I can actually get a proper one. There we go. So I'm going to say, based on what I just saw, I'm going to say 150-ish. So let's see. Oh, no, actually, it's much lower than that. There we go. So we came in right here at 124 total. The Plesh Raiders are just, they're good. They're not Romulan drone ships, but they're pretty good. And the Valkyrie fighters that I get from that repurposed cargo bay, you got to have that repurposed cargo bay, man. If you don't have that thing, you are selling yourself way, way short. But where I'm getting on this, and these are my two big clicks, Akar's Revenge. That you can see it the same as I can see it. But a couple of things would definitely pick this up, and one is the fact that this ship only has I'm only upgraded to 5. I didn't it's not a U or a UX, so I didn't fully upgrade the ship yet, and I don't really want to. The whole idea behind me trying to min-max this is simply to do something that's achievable to effectively everybody in this game. You can get this ship directly from these guys right here, from the Phoenix prize packs, and everyone's going to have that. You can refine 8,000 dill a day, so 5 days you're going to get 10 of these, and you're going to have 10 shots at it. So eventually you can get it, and this is one of the ships that comes out of there. I think it's one of the easily one of the funner ships that comes out of there. So I want to try to run this thing and focus it around something that everybody can get, that normal people can get, so that we don't have to keep horsing around or spending all kinds of money. Now, the part where I'm stuck, this sucks, but the part where I'm stuck is actually on this guy right here. And I'm trying to put this set together. And I want it for that one right there. I need that subspace fracture tunneling field. And I know what carrier it comes off from, and it's one that I have to buy. But I'm trying my damnedest to see what I can do without that. I want it because I want as many pets in the air as I can get. That's it. That's why I play these things. That's why I play carriers. I want as many pets out there as I can possibly get. And that would give me an additional 8 pets out there at the same time. Now, I lucked out with this one because I didn't really know what it was at the time. And that's this one right here, the repurposed cargo bay hanger. I didn't really know a whole hell of a lot about that one. All I saw was it was a chance to put more fighters in the air. And that's what I'm trying to do, is put fighters in the air. But that one drifted way, way into heroic. I mean, now, you can see it on my parse. It is easily number 2 on any parse that I do. It comes up right there. My main fighters or my main frigates are going to be there, and these guys come in second place. I mean, every single time. it is a little bit shocking. Now, what I was wondering, and I don't think it'll balance out, but if I was to swap out, one of these for Type 7 shuttles, so I'm wondering if enough of the debuff hit that it would make the one set of frigates I have, but more importantly, those Valkyrie fighters hit harder. So I've been entertaining that one. And I'll tell you what, we'll try it. We'll try it here during this live stream. I have to wait for the cooldown. But yeah, let me let that one get cooled down. 20 minutes, I'll try it again. But if you're curious what I actually have sitting in the bank, I'll go show you guys real quick if you're curious. If you got anything, man, please type it in comments. I'm looking at it over here on the other screen. And like I said, I like to talk with people, not at people. So, yeah, if you want any questions for me, go ahead and hit it. Now, I have virtually everything, or what I consider some of the most noteworthy carriers out here. The Breen, I don't know what it is, but I keep coming back to this thing. But these are the ones that I have just sitting up here on my active tree. And remember this guy? Remember what a big deal he was way back in the day? He was cool. He was epic. He was heroic back in the day when he first came out. Now he's kind of lacking. He doesn't really have the bollocks to get it over it. But I have that. I'm going to go ahead. Does anybody else do this? Do you guys just hold it there to hold equipment so that you don't have to keep fighting your backpack or where am I going to put all this stuff? Maybe that's just me. I got the Tholian Recluse. Anything that's a carrier. All right, anything that's effectively a carrier, I'm going to pull up and see what I can do with it. And surprisingly, this guy did surprisingly well with it. Also with the Breck frigates. This is one of my favorites. My Teleru is easily one of my favorites. Fully upgraded, 2 extra console slots, all the bells, whistles. Really, really good boff seating. This guy works a treat. Let me see. I have not taken this guy back out yet. I wonder if I can put. Yeah, I can put the Breck frigates in there. These ones suck. The defaulted, the Zindi Aquatic. For some reason, man, they are just weak. They do not get the numbers that anything else out here gets. I have not taken this guy out in a good hot minute, and considering that it's completely dedicated to fighters, it is definitely a carrier platform. You would think that I'd get that guy out there more, but I've been playing around with other ships, so I haven't gotten back to it. This is another one of my personal favorites. It's got one single upgrade. And again, I'm trying to stay away from the upgraded ships, even though I think everybody, you can buy the upgrades on the exchange now. So over time, everybody's going to get one. You can grind them and you can get your ships upgraded. This thing here is ungodly. Last time I ran it, and I've just really started dialing this thing in, but last time I took it out in that same patrol, it came in at like 218K on the parse. And these are, I'm not bunching up enemies, bunching up bunches of things to, just artificially inflate my parses. It is doing it on these single target things that I've been doing. So very, very proud of that thing. This thing here, I will take it out if you want to see it. If you want to see it, please type it in the questions. I'll take it out unwanted. Who remembers this blast from the past? The Advanced Obelisk Carrier. Now, I had to get that one. I didn't love it, but I had to get that one for a console, and the console was, I could have just checked over there. But which one was it? It was part of this set. So the Obelisk Subspace, I think I got the reactive anti-proton cascade emitter. I think it was that one right there. Yeah. Again, just for the set bonuses. That's all I'm trying to do is how much can I buff pets. And with that, the 3-piece, when you activate any emergency power ability, your hangar pets get a weak emergency power. So even if I'm just using one, they at least get emergency power to weapons or shields, one. And that's a fantastic skill, effectively anywhere, even when I have nothing to do with it. But 10% bonus energy weapon damage. That's it. So every time I hit that thing, my pets get 20 more weapon power and 10 bonus energy, period. So it is a very, very synergistic kind of skill. And you could slot in a few of these and basically keep the emergency power uptime always. But I'm not really trying to do that. That's not really what I'm doing with this right now. So let me show you. That thing's getting ready to cool down, and we'll be able to take it up again. Oh, the Ark Royale. Everybody knows about the Ark Royale. It is arguably the highest DPS ship in the game. The highest parse you're ever going to get out of a ship is probably going to be from the Ark Royale right here. And it comes down to a couple things. Mainly that guy right there is strategic secondary deflector. But you need massive, massive groups of enemies to really get this thing to get this thing to perform. You need huge groups of enemies. You need to run like IFE and stuff like that. And I do not have that skill set. I can run it on advanced. I've never even tried it on elite. Tried to solo it on elite just to see what my pets could do. I got a hunch. If I played it cleverly, I got a hunch I could get through it on elite. Something tells me I could get through. I'm going to get smoked. I'll get smoked a time or two. But something tells me if I play it cleverly, use my science teams, keep myself stealth as much as I can, let the pets do the work, something tells me I could get through that thing on elite. Now, I'm not going to hit 1.4 million DPS parse. That's never, ever going to happen. But it's I think I could get through it. So maybe I'll try that one a little bit later. And, yeah, the friendship. Now, this guy is stupidly strong. He is a stupidly strong carrier. Fantastic. Two hangers. I only got one upgrade on him, but 8 weapons and all that other good stuff. And he runs very, very closely in skill to this guy right here, to the Temporal Heavy Dreadnought. He stacks up for this. I think the Temporal's got edges it out. And if it edges it out on nothing is simply the cool factor that you get from running a Temporal Heavy Dreadnought Warbird. It's ludicrous. This thing is ludicrous. I'll tell you what. Let me ready it up, and I'll take this one out. Yes, I'm sorry. Save whatever I was doing on that other ship. Yeah. So let's take this thing out as soon as it cools down, or as soon as the cooldown is ready, and I'll show you what I'm talking about on this. This all comes down. All of it comes down to one little skill and personal space trait, which you can buy on the exchange for about 40 million credits. Unconventional systems. If you're trying to do anything, even remotely like what I'm doing right here, you have to have that. You have to have unconventional systems. And what you're looking for on there is that minus 7% recharge to universal consoles. I could stack weapon power. I can stack crit. I can stack everything. And I'm still not going to get anywhere close to what I can get with the Yukons. I'm just not going to. So, or at least I don't know how to do it. Maybe I'll watch some videos. I'll watch how other people do it, and I'll learn how. But with that right there, man, this it really takes everything up into ludicrous speed. So I'm trying to keep the Yukons clicking as much as I can. To keep the Yukons clicking as much as I can, I have to reduce my captain recharge, my BOF recharge as much as I can. So I'm always looking for tactics tactics traits. Anything that will allow me to do it. Like I can get more damage aside from peak efficiency, but 7.5% recharge on all my BOF abilities every 5 seconds, as long as my hull is up. It works. It's a very synergistic kind of trait because my hull is always up. My pets pull so much damn aggro that I rarely get hit. And it's kind of a bear because do I still have that up, or did I finally decide to pull that away? I had Hive Bearer. I was running Hive Bearer on this thing forever and ever, but you get to the point, you're just like, I'm not getting hit, all right? And they really don't do any kind of damage, so there's not a lot of point in that. But I generally the same 5 traits are going to be right up here on top. Scramble Fighters, I consider that one a must-have. If you can only have 5, put Scramble Fighters on there, and all of these are available, or most of these are available on the exchange. This is a special one, Strike Group Command Authority. That is ridiculously powerful for pets. For what I'm doing, it's for pets. If I launch frigates, I get bonus damage for pets based on the strongest pet. My pet is frigate. That's the strongest pet that I can put out there is a frigate, so I'm getting 40% bonus damage right there just for having that little trait in there. And everything else is just gets into the cool factor again. The repurposed cargo bay, I like waves and waves of ships coming with me. That gives me waves and waves of ships. Relaunch and repair. I could do better. I could do better than this one, and I'm kind of kicking it over what I could put in there. What would probably be better? Maybe. I maybe go this direction. I haven't figured it out yet. I might put that one in there for relaunch and repair. I keep it in for the minus 5% recharge on captain abilities. I mean, that's it. That's what that thing is in there. With the way my buffs are set up, my launch time on these things is maybe 6 seconds, 5-6 seconds. 3 of these guys, as high as I can go. If I could find ones that were epic that would speed it up just a little bit more, then I would put those in there. I put those in there instead, but it keeps the pets coming out. And every time that I launch a pet, this trait right here kicks in. Not that one too, but which one was it? Every time I launch a pet right there, hanger pets are immune to all damage for 5 seconds, and they do 25% more damage for 5 seconds, and restores 50% of their max hull. I launch every 5 seconds. Every 5 or 6 seconds, I'm putting out new ships. I am totally focused. Everything I have here is to put out more and more ships as fast as I can get them out. So I'm always looking for traits or anything that will synergize. And again, I'm well aware. I'm not going to lead any par sport. I'm not going to. That's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this to try to put together ships that everybody can put together, and something that is controllable and achievable. So, it just makes the game a little bit more enjoyable. So let me pop up here real quick. I'll show you my layout and give you I'm just babbling, guys, by the way, so that I can let this cool down. I'm waiting for this patrol to cool down because I try to stay consistent. Yeah, we got a few minutes. So all of these skills up here, all of my traits, every one of these specifically cools down my unconventional systems. That's what it does. Every one of these skills up here, with the exception of, I got one that doesn't. Emergency power to weapons, chemosite, lace, weaponry, and beams fire at will. Those are the only things I have that do not slow down my unconventional systems. That's it. Everything else will absolutely slow them down, reduce the cooldown time so I can keep these things spitting. That's all I'm trying to do, is keep these things spitting. So I'll tell you what, there's another patrol I'd like to do. Maybe you guys will enjoy this one here. It's a good waves of ships that keep coming in. It's kind of fun. This one right here. And this is all assuming that I don't come up here and get smoked, because it could happen. If I pull aggro, I don't know if you notice, I have nothing that will heal my ship. I have nothing that will heal my shields. I have nothing. All right. I am simply purely glass cannon carrier offense. So if stuff goes bad, it goes real bad, and it goes bad real quick. So
Stay out of our way.
yeah. I'm sure you guys have ran this one a time or two. So I just want to get up there, let the pets go to work. I'm kind of indifferent to it. There's no real need for me to even be here. My ships take care of, my little guys will take care of everything. And it's kind of the bear on this particular ship, is this thing turns like just a pig. I mean, this one is double tough. But let's speed them up, soften them up, and engage the Hydra. That's like my favorite skill out here, is that one right there. It works great in big groups of people. Big, huge groups of people, man. That thing is the king. So there we go. Wanted to get that go. Oh, I didn't even hit that there. So they're all going to kind of spawn around here, so I'm just going to chill out and wait. Keep the pets going out. Keep them while we wait for this stuff to get through it. Next spawn should be coming somewhere right around here, and there they are. So, all right. We have cooldowns that we have going up over here, but let's burn off whatever's left. I want to try to recharge these things as much as I can at once. Get a nice group together. And this would have been the good time to engage the Hydra, but I don't have it. I will in 1 second, and there we go. Watch them all nice and tight, and engage the Hydra. Wham! That thing is like shocking. I mean, look at him just vanish. I wish I had my combat log going. I forgot. I'm sorry. I haven't been live on Star Trek Online ever. So I'm sorry, but that would have been a fun one, man, because those guys just basically evaporated. All right, there's our next group. Wait for the pigs. Cool down some of these things, man. If you're in a hurry in a dreadnought, man, you can pack a lunch, man, because ain't nothing happening in a hurry on this thing. Trying to get these things reset a little bit, get them pulled in there. We will Akar's Revenge them. That's a nice hard hit. Let that one go, let that one go, let that one go. And then I start cooling down every damn thing that I can. That's it. I just want to get everything cooled down. Unfortunately, one of those skills is a taunt. So I taunt 4 enemies, and the harder they hit me, the harder I hit them back. But I can't really take a hit. That's not what this thing is for, man. My thing is to stay out of it. But let's see. We got enough of these things cooled down. Yeah. So, again, the rest of them, hitting all these, being in range to hit them and stuff like that, I don't care. I don't need that. My pets do more than enough. I try to bunch them up as much as I can and hope that my confusions and all that other stuff will kick in. But for the most part, man, look, I cannot take a hit. I simply cannot. That is not what this ship is made for. It's made for that. That's what this ship is made for. These big old, these big whacking, these monstrous AE clusters is what this thing does good. But it doesn't do much else good. That's it. As far as tanking, considering what the kind of ship it is, as far as being able to tank, it's, yeah, I'm a little bit underpowered on that. There you go. Let's see if we can't just finish him off. I think he's the last one. I don't run this mission very much. I think that's it, yeah? Who runs this one a lot? Show of hands. If this is it, then please let me know so I can turn off the combat log. 0. It's not going to be tremendous. There's too much time in between. There's too much time in between missions or spawns. You betcha. Sure. Accept, leave system, and we're out. And that should be enough time for us to have cooled down wanted, right? And then, so I ran the Breen. It only came in at about 124K. Unfortunate spawns. Pardon me, getting a drink of water. They're very, very unfortunate spawns. That's what that one was. But, yeah, let me see. I said I was going to do the parse, so let's pull it up and see what we actually did with this one. Browse, I think that was it. Analyze, I wouldn't think it would be 140-ish. Oh, hey, look at there. So, 200K, and you can see where everything got really, really cranked up here. And, yeah, the longer you let those go, man, with the elite Romulan drone ships, these things are stupid tough. I mean, just absolutely they're ridiculously tough. They are incredibly strong pets. That's about 70,000 DPS up over those Breens. And the joy is when I first started this game all those years ago, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I had no idea what I was doing. So I just happened to pick Romulans because I always liked Romulans. That was it. But I ended up falling in love with their ships. And fortunately, they have the best pets in the game. And I didn't even know I was going to be a carrier captain. You know, I'm actually a 26-year Navy vet. I rode destroyers and cruisers. I never got anything bigger than that. So it's odd that I'm flying these things now. But yeah, that's what does it right there, is those elite Romulan drone ships. And between those two things, that is 85% of my damage is between those two things. That's what the ship's built for. That's all that it's built for. And I enjoy playing it just like that. So let's see. I want to run it on wanted. You guys saw the Breen. It wasn't that long ago. So you saw me run the Breen. Let me run this one right here. It should be just about ready. And we'll compare the parse. All right, it's going to be ready here in 90 seconds. So I'm going to say that this thing will be likely, based on the stations, the cooldowns, the fact that I know the mission so well. I want to say that this thing is probably going to be around 180, 190, if I can get that. Again, everything's cooled down. Even my engineering, the stuff that I could use to actually keep the ship, I'd rather take a 7% I'd rather take a 7% cooldown on the Yukon than keep the ship alive. If I die, I die. Man, we'll repair it. But I'd rather take that 7% cooldown. And again, the only console I'm missing on here that'll make this thing just unbelievable is off this guy right here. Let me see if I can find him. He's on Mud's Market. He's always on Mud's Market. Just this. Let me see. That guy right there. That's it. All right. This is the thing that changes the game completely. I mean, just completely. The console off from this ship. That one right there. Subspace, fracture, tunneling, field. It gets a little bit ridiculous. I'll just kind of leave it there. So that's the one that I need. I need it off the Vovin Obelisk. There's two things that I need off from this thing, so I might have to suck it up and buy it. But man, 17,000 Zen, man, that's like $170. It is in fact $170 for me to pick that ship up, and I can't swear that I liked this much. I mean, I've been streaming over here for years and years. I've never made $1. If I ever make $170 from live streaming, I will buy that ship, and then we get to all enjoy it. So, give me 1 sec, guys. We'll fire this thing right up and have some fun. If you see anything on here you don't like, put it in comments, man. Let me know. You want to talk about anything different? Put it in comments. Let me know. I'm all about the love here. So let me reset it, or I'm not resetting it. It means I'm going to hit my e-cigarette. So my mic's away from me. So give me just a sec. All righty. So we should be ready on this thing here. Hopefully the spawn will be a little bit more favorable. And we're taking it off again on Wanted Argala. So off we go. I guess this might be more fun if I put my face on the screen. Would that mean a lot to you guys if I put my face on the screen way in there in the bottom right where you can't really see me? I could do that if that increases people's comfort level. Again, I haven't done game streaming in a very long time. This is one of the other, just a wonderful feature right there. 20% exotic damage, plus 40 control. My energy weapons do less, but my energy weapons suck. So it really is irrelevant to me. I mean, with the, I don't have any power up here. All right, my weapons are not powered up. So everything goes into aux. So yeah, I really don't care if my weapons hit weak. If my weapons hit weaker, it really doesn't matter to me. Again, I'm not here for that. I'm here for the Yukons. Come on, dude, just die. All right. It was never gonna go well for you here, sir. All right, there's my rock. There's my hard place. I'm going to try to stay out of this a little bit smoother so I can get a better parse. Combat log 1. It is on. Yes, it is. You betcha. All right, group them up. You guys know the drill here. Group them up, soften them up, and engage the Hydra. And just make stuff vanish, man. Like, isn't that stupid? That is, that is ridiculously hard. And then I just have to sit here and I have to sit here and just keep trying to debuff so that I can do whatever. Oh, I didn't have my Kremen torpedo on this one. I left that one off. That's my bad. Yeah, everything is to engage the Hydra. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do. I engage the Hydra, I stack them up, and stuff just vanishes. And you gotta admit, it's fun. It's fun just making everything disappear sometimes. Not ideal gameplay. The Hydra's ready again. There's no point in wasting it on this one, man. There's only one guy here. There's a group, cluster of 4 cruisers that comes up here. That might be a better place to use it. Jesus, everything's cooled down already. All right, let's engage the Hydra on this one carrier right here, and look! Oh, look at that hit! Look at that single crit, man. That is stupid. Debuff, debuff. Don't care, don't care. Oh, again, another unfortunate spawn, man. God, that Laxus thing, it just destroys my parse. They're supposed to last longer. I think the idea behind this and the way they have them spawned is that they were supposed to last longer so that I didn't have time, or so I didn't get overwhelmed by cruisers. I'm sitting there looking for the cruiser, begging for the cruiser. Give me more, give me more. All right, no point in me blasting him down. That's who we're looking for, so I was trying to stay close there. All right, guys, it's showtime. So let's see if we can finish him off. It's actually a nice parse on this one. I hope. I'm not getting any closer. There's no point. All right, so wham, 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 and the 30% boost on the Hydra, and okay, it's all gone. So combat log 0. It's a little much. This particular one, it feels like it's a little much for here. I don't get crits that big. I don't do anything that big. I'm not even a very good Star Trek Online player. I'm just waiting to leave, and I'll show you guys the parse. I'm not even a super good player, man. I just I can read. It comes down to. Are you gonna let me depart here, man? Are you stuck? That's weird. Wait until the next mud sale. That will drop to $41. Is that true? Is that true, Jones H? Because if it goes to $41, dude, I'll pay the $41 for that just to turn ridiculous ship into a ludicrous ship. I'd be fine with that, man. I think that would be awesome. So I appreciate that heads up, man. I don't know when the next mud sale is, but I'll keep my eye open for it because, yeah, I kind of want it now. It's already so damn quick, but with that extra 25% that I could get out of that console, that means I could actually put in some more useful buff abilities than what I'm doing right now. So that one might be worth it. 426, 150. This should be it. Analyze, and yeah, okay. So yeah, there's 212. That's not me, man. I don't do stuff like that. The first time I hit like 70K on a parse, man, I was thrilled. I mean, I was just thrilled. Oh my God, look at me. I got yeah, bro. Take it easy, man. Appreciate you stopping by. See you, Jones. Yeah, the first time I actually hit like 70K on a parse, I was thrilled. I was just thrilled to death. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I hit that. And now I got this. Now this is what's happening over here. All of these things, the elite Romulan drone ships, these Valkyrie fighters, everything is so buffed up with these higher ships and with these Yukons. It is just so buffed up. Now, of course, some of this is there. I got 5 of these in here. The Hangar Craft Power Transmission. I got 5 of these things in there. So, of course, that thing's going to do well. But not like that. I mean, that is just, that is obscenity. That's what I'm looking up there. It's just obscenity. Like this particular Yukon. Don't need it. Don't care. But 10% reduction on science bridge officer abilities and temporal. And oh look what we're running on this ship. Oh look, yeah, science and temporal. I mean, that's it. That's all we got on this thing. So what a good console. What for a single ship that will just absolutely blow this thing apart. But you know the funny part, I can't beat IFE with this ship. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, man. It doesn't move well. I can't hide well, and I don't have a science skill that I'm really, really looking for to make this thing work. To make this thing work well is a couple of skills, and one of them, unfortunately, happens to be cloaking. But I can't launch fighters when I'm cloaking. And the only thing that keeps me alive is launching fighters. You guys want to see a fun one? Put in the chat if you actually want to see it. I'm wondering if I could clear IFE just on advanced using nothing but pets, meaning that I don't engage weapons. I mean, I have to hit this just a little bit. But if I use no clickies, no anything, if I just let the pets loose and see if that thing would clear IFE, I'm really kind of curious. If you'd like to see it, go ahead and type it in. I'm waiting for a cooldown because there's one more ship that I want to run out here. Well, yeah, I'd be curious if you're curious. I wonder if I could do it. So I'll tell you what. Let's do it. It only takes a minute. We'll set up a private. We'll come over here to infected. I'm not going to get through this stuff by myself, man. There's just no way. And we'll start the private task force and see if I can do absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing, and just let the pets run it. Just let the frigates go, let the Valkyrie fighters go, support, and just let them do their thing. I guess my question would be, how bad would it be and what would my purpose be? So I'm going to try to stay 11 kilometers away from everything. That's it. If I get too close, man, I'm going to hope they don't notice me. Romulus tear me apart. I'm sorry, Borg tear me apart. I have nothing to counter anything. I am a completely glass cannon. I can't tank anything. This is not the ship for this. I can't heal. I can't do anything. But let's run it and just see what happens. Now, I got myself curious. Thank you. Yep, I got it. All right, so we'll be waiting here for just a moment. Start with the spheres. Let them go and just let the pets go into them. I'm going to close slowly. Let the pets go up there, see if they can whack it. We'll move over to this transformer, and then we'll move over to this transformer, and we'll just kind of call it good if it'll get through. Because if they start targeting me, man, that's it. All right, I can't heal. I can't disengage. I can grab cloak. I guess I can grab cloak and kind of hope for the best, but that's effectively all I can do. And they're going to strip my shields and just absolutely annihilate me. I'll explode so fast. Maybe that's part of the joy, right? Is taking these big ships and just making them nuke. All right. You guys are on it. Handle it. Handle your business. I'm just going to kind of hang out here, way out here on the fringe and hope that I don't get noticed. Oh, I got noticed. All right, this one ain't my fault. I already bricked this up. I'm gonna die already here, aren't I? This is silly. Get him, boys. I'll be damned, I lost frigate. Well, that ain't right. All right. So we know we're getting probes. We know we're going to be getting those, that they're coming from that area right there. So this is delicate. This will be really, really delicate. Not my thing, man. All right. You got experts that are out there doing this. I've seen their videos. This is not something that I do. So if worst case scenario, I will grab, worst case scenario, man, I'll just go ahead and grab the, I'm going to see, maybe I can hold them up, hold the probes up here with a, and then run. Get them, boys. Yep, there they go. Yes, they stripped them away. Thank you. And I lost my ships. All right, I already bricked this one. But you know what? I'm here. I'll finish it up. Maybe, who knows what will happen here. Thank you. I know. I'm in a bad way. Thank you. Thank you for mentioning it. I can do this. I can do it a lot better on different ships, but this is not the ship that was built for this. It just wasn't, man. Hey, take this guy because he's going to eat me. I don't want any trouble. Yeah, I know. Everything's under attack. Blow it up, boys. Come on, get him. Maybe we can Hydra these things. Hydra! Cooldowns, spamming cooldowns. All right, that was not good, guys, and I do apologize for that. That was just awful. Me trying to pull that one off. That is just awful. I know what I did. So, all right, let's set up for the next one here, and maybe I can luck out. I don't know. I'm way too far away. As far as the speed run of this, no, we didn't complete that one on time. The ship doesn't respond well to virtually anything. All right, it doesn't move well. It is not a very nimble girl. So I have to kind of just make it work. Come on, guys. Take him out. I don't want no trouble up here.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
All right. Blast them, guys. Get them. Probably. I hope not, because I do not look good in black. I don't know if I do. Sorry, just being silly, guys. All right, Hydra. And buff the pets, speed the pets, hit everything with the pets, let them clear all this stuff out, and I think we're going to be all right. Did we beat the probes? We did beat the probes. Look at there.
Target's shields have failed.
Yeah, probably. So, yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me curious about running this on Elite. I don't think I can do it, man. I am not that skilled of a player. The only thing that really keeps me up and moving here is my pets. Without the pets, man, I have no purpose whatsoever. Or particular ability to be able to clear this stuff up. All right, I know this ain't doing much. I'm just popping this off to reset the Yukons. I want the Yukons back. So anything that I put up anywhere is for the Yukons, and then we'll take a blast at the big cube.
Rear shields failing.
Yeah, I know. I'm debuffed, man, and I don't have anything on here that will take those away. All right, guys, go get aggro. Daddy's here.
Hull integrity below 75%. Target's shields have failed.
Yeah, get me some aggro. I don't want no trouble here. And we will kind of finish him off, I hope.
Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
All right. Hydra. Yes, I have to say that every time. And we'll dump everything else in there. Click, 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 click. Last little bit of damage. As long as he doesn't see me, I live. And I get, hey, you know what? I'm actually kind of happy. I didn't think I could clear this thing. I didn't think I could. I never tried it. I never tried it on this ship. So, combat log. I don't even know if I was turned it on. Probably not.
Left shields failing.
I'm actually kind of, all right, I'm kind of happy with that one. Good on you, Fisher. Most streamers just cancel out the second something doesn't go perfectly. No, man, look, dude, I'm a normal guy, man. I play the game. I'm not the min-max kind of fella. Fortunately, I didn't die. I'm happy with that, man. I think this thing was down to duct tape and paint was the only thing holding it together. Yeah, I'm not that kind of streamer, man. I fail all the time. That's how you learn. That's how you grow. That's how you get better at a game that you're passionate about, is just by bricking it. And I brick it all the time. Now, again, I don't think I turned on the combat log. I don't believe I did. 150. Yeah, I don't think I did. But let's take a look. Nope, that was the one that I just ran on the other one. So I'm sorry, guys. I like to show you my logs as I go. Ponderman, yeah, I appreciate that, dude. I do. That means a lot to me. So yeah, it's some of these are just so stupidly overpowered, and this ship seems to be one of those. Again, not gonna hit these 1 point whatever million numbers. That's not me, man. I'm not that kind of guy. I just like to see what I can get out of ships. I just like to see what I can do out of them. I know my play style. I know what I enjoy. And what I enjoy is pretty much what you just saw, seeing what I can do with one little thing and one little ship and seeing what we can do. God, I blew through all the fun ones that I like to do. All right, let me grab another ship. Obviously, this thing performs well. We don't have to dwell on this. I'm looking for something that doesn't, or that is simply brand new, or brand new to me. And the only one I got a couple of them, but one that I have that's actually amazingly brand new to me, and it's nothing that it's not relevant in the game anymore. The game's moved on. Better ships, Miracle Worker, pilots, all this other stuff. But none of the really new carriers that really got me wet, with the exception of this guy right here, the Advanced Obelisk Carrier. Now, who remembers this one? Who remembers the Advanced Obelisk Carrier from the way back? You can get it on the right there. You can get it right there on the Lobi store. 800 Lobi. And I had to get it for a console. That's why I had to do it. But it got me thinking, will this perform with the other traits and generic pet consoles that I already have in here? Would this thing perform at a similar level as like my my Teleru or my Ranadair? Will it perform at a similar level? And it turns out that it sort of does. And that was a little bit shocking to me, is the fact that it did perform at a similar level. Anyway, guys, I got to take a real quick phone call. I can't believe I have 7 people watching, man. Here, this is for you guys. This is for you. I can't believe that I have 7 people watching, and I appreciate it. I'm not your traditional streamer. This is not what I do. So I appreciate that I got 7 people up here watching me play a very dated game. I love the dated games. Between this and World of Warships, these are my games. But the biggie is I'm waiting for one. I'm waiting for a patrol to cool down. That's really all it is. And I'm a radio guy from way back in the day. I broadcasted on 98 KUPD and 105.5 KNIX in Phoenix, Arizona, way back in the day. And this is as close as I get to radio now. It is actually doing this. So the one thing that you can't have is, as a radio guy, is dead air. So that means when I have to take a phone call or do anything like that, I have to do something. So coming your way is a not an oldie or a goldie. It's a brand new one, and it only exists in this particular location. Myself and my partner, we put I don't know, about 1.3 million into building an app. We're big fans of privacy. That's all it is, and we're fans of people being able to keep their own memories private, your pictures, your videos, all that other good stuff. And we put $1 million plus dollars into building this thing. Having some trouble with distribution, as one might think. So there you go. But all the music I have is created by me using artificial intelligence and a lot of re-editing and all that stuff. So I like to throw that out when I'm doing breaks so that I can still have music. I get the radio feel. It's very important to me that we don't have dead air. So if you could, and the app's called Sigea Storage, SIGEA space storage. It's on any of the app stores. If you download it, let me know. We'll throw you some free. I'll throw you some free gigs and share any song that you might hear on this channel. It's yours. I don't care. But if you could, I'll go radio here. Hey, here's another platter that matters, a Goldie and an oldie right here coming at you on the podcast and the KPOD network. Cats and kittens, you don't go anywhere.
See me coming to town with my banjo. Straight down, crying. See me rolling in high with my strings all frayed. While pedal screaming like a fox in the shade. Holding on to the devil with a chicken wing smile. All my garbage dreams hang on your trigger for a while. Trash by sky, plastic bag parade. I'm dancing on the landfill where the good times fade. Nah, 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 nah. Wop, bang, you're gonna blow your mind. Nah, 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 nah. Loser with a pedal, feeling so fine. Nah, 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 nah. Turn it up, turn it dirty, let it whine. Microwave apocalypse, squirrels in the wire. My ex go collect from a parallel tie. Got a rocket made of ramen and expired. Desire banjos, talking backwards, set the world on fire. Devil in the details, angel in the grease. Everything's melting like butter on release. Nah, 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 nah. Wow, band, you're gonna blow your mind. Nah, 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 nah. Loser with a pedal, feeling so fine. Nah, 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 nah. Turn it up, turn it dirty, let it whine. Yeah, let that pedal cry. Funky little spider legs on the strings. Everything's backwards, upside down and sideways. Wah, wah. for a Taco Truck redemption song. Government's a raccoon stealing my bones. Floating through the static in aluminum dreams. Wah wah banjo saving me from the mainstream. Wow, wow banjo gonna blow your mind. Loser with a pedal, one of a kind. Turn it up forever, let the whole world whine. Blow your mind. Yeah, chicken wings smile.
And thank you. That is that song is called Spider Legs Wawa. I used to play in some bluegrass groups back in the day. I play guitar and I sing bluegrass, and we always get these hot banjo players in there on occasion, and you know, bluegrass is real kind of in your face, and you know, you get what you get. So I always thought it'd be funny if we took one of these banjo players and just ran them through like a Crybaby wah pedal or something like that, just to see what, you know, what would come out of it. And but we always had a term for them. At least we did locally. I don't know about your position, but we called them spider legs. Some of these banjo players were so damn hot that it's like they had 8 fingers on their right hand. So, you know, spider, 8 fingers. So we always call them spider legs. And that's was the birth of that song. That's what made that thing come out. And even using AI, man, it took me forever. I'm a huge fan of Beck. I love Beck. And I love that, just the obscenity and there's no order or rhythm to his music, and it's always kind of appealed to me. So, you know, I didn't ever think he'd be up in doing bluegrass, so I took it upon myself. All right, so we got 4 minutes, and we're going to launch a thing up there again. I'm going to parse it up. It's I want to see. I bought this ship today. This is the first time that I've taken it out. It is set up very, very similarly to everything else. I could probably get more out of the pets if I put in another couple of HCPTs, considering that I'm a pet captain. This is it. These are the consoles for us. I should be running 5 of these, not 3. I should be running a hell of a lot more, and I need it with the Breck frigates, because they are not Romulan drone ships. Romulan drobe ships are obscene. These things they're a little bit tankier, and they'll stay in the fight pretty good, but they do not hit like the Romulan drone ships. So anything that I could do to crank up their power, I should be doing that. And this is, you know, what you get out of these things. Of course, Starship, you know, EPG, I'm an EPG kind of ship, so I should be doing nothing but focusing on these things and drop the other stuff out. The only one that I'm kind of hanging out there or considering getting rid of is that one right there. It's an important one. 10% critical hit chance for your pets. I'm a pet captain, so that should be my number one priority up there, is making sure that these pets are buffed as much as they can be buffed. But I don't think that I'm getting enough out of that. I'm just not pulling enough from that thing that I think I could do better with just another HCPT, just another generic HCPT in there. I think I will get more bang for the buck on that than I would with just an extra 10% crit chance. But I'm not sure. I haven't ran the numbers. I haven't taken them apart, so I don't know. And I don't know how fast these things are laying out their torpedoes. That extra 20% constant for every bit of torpedo damage it could be pretty staggering. And cranking up the weapon power, you guys know what weapon power does. Cranking up the max weapon power, you know what that does. So something tells me that over a longer enough time span, I'm going to get a hell of a lot more out of that, or out of an HCPT, than I will out of the universal power transfer emitters. I love the 10% crit. I love that. 10% crit is good. Anything on pets is good. I put out so many pets that it's good. So maybe I should do it. I don't know. But straights, I haven't changed a thing. Everything is about the same. I'd love to unlock 2 more, but I'm not going to put real money into this. Man, come on. This is an old, dated This is an old throwback nostalgic ship. That's how old it was, old enough on here. This is like one of the originals. This is like an OG one out here. But between SAD, which I insist on, and between repurposed cargo bay, everything else up here is going to be about the same. I got to have scramble fighters up there. I have to have flagship staffing. Look at what it does. Hull healing or shield healing, bridge officer ability, and it kind of goes nuts. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking about that now. I don't need that skill. I don't need that because I'm not healing my hull. Since I changed over here, I'm not healing my hull. So let's see. What can we jam in there that's going to do better? Because actually right now I'm not healing my hull, so I'm going to get nothing out of that. Relaunch and repair. No, I'm not going to get enough out of that. Repair nanites, no. Pilfered power. Peak efficiency. Tell you what, only on this ship. I'm going to drop that one right there, which is silly, and I'll put that in. So only on this ship. So I'm going to save that loadout to here and nothing else. Do our save. There we go. All right. So that, that makes sense. That makes sense. The flagship staffing is a great one if you're actively kind of tanking, because you're going to constantly be buffing your guys up. So yeah, I should do that, but now you got me doubting myself here. You got me doubting myself. So, oh God, should I be putting that thing in there? The 33% firing cycle haste is wonderful. You want your guys to shoot faster, more. So it's wonderful, but it only procs. Hull heal or shield heal, and I have one. I have one on here. So what's going to do better, man? That or 7.5% recharge and all that. You know what? That's going to get my Yukons going off more. That's going to get my Yukons. You know what? There is going to be no perfect build on this. So I could run it two ways. I could run it once and then try it again. So who knows? All right. So I would expect out of this ship 120K. I would expect a parse of 120K. So let's find out. We can all find out together. Hopefully the combat log will work this time, or I'll remember to turn it on. If I don't, poke me. Hello there. Just watched your vid with ROM carrier. Great video. I also proc the best circle. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, Daniel Smith. I can't thank you enough for that, bro. I'm not your typical gamer. I'm 54, man. I'm too old for this. But you know what? You never forget your love. You never forget what's got you there, what started you. And for me, it's always been about games. I love the older games, nostalgic games. I don't chase whatever's latest and new. It's not really a thing that I do. So I appreciate it. And obviously, I favor very, very old ships because, man, look at this guy. Who remembers this? Who owns it? Show of hands. Who actually owns this thing? I do have a shield heal on that. That's why I'm mentioning it. So with that, I should be able to spin up my spin these attacks up enough that it's actually going to make it worth it. A nice little buff. All right, here we go. Combat log 1. I want to try to time it as close as I can so I'm not burning seconds off from this thing. And we're on. Up. And there you go. All right, log is on. I hope you guys could agree with that. And let's bunch them up. Get the pets warmed up and cooking here. And bring on the Hydra. Here comes the Hydra. Boom, shagalagalaka. And then we start debuffing anything that we can. Anything that's still alive up here. I don't have these massive amounts of skills that I have on all of my other ships. So, Jesus, are they all dead already? Oh, wow. How bad do you guys suck? That you're getting your ass kicked by this old relic. Whackety, whackety. Boom, boom. And I'll tell you what. That's the one that I said I'd never get a chance to use. Let's see if it'll do anything here. That's the one that I'm struggling with. If I want to actually keep it. Or what do I want to do with it? All right. I'll tell you what. From when I hit that shield heal, does it seem like those pets really, those numbers start scrolling that much faster? That's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering. Because if they're not, obviously I can get rid of that and replace it with something better. Oh, God, this thing's a pig. It's always been a pig.
Sensors are picking up small habitations in some of the
I just want to turn so that I could hit it.
hideouts.
All right, so there we go. We got with the hazard emitter. That's a whole heal. So we give it another couple seconds, and then we hit that. So that means 20 seconds out there. I should be procking that and speeding those up, right? That's the number. Hydra. God, that thing is such a fun skill. Isn't that a fun skill?
What we want, where we want.
I like fun skills. That's a fun one. Cool it down. Boom. Boom. There ain't enough of you left. I couldn't even fit Photonic Officer on here.
We're jamming that spectrum of their comms now, but it was probably a call for assistance.
All right. Whole heal. Domino. That speeds up my cools down. It speeds up my my rate of fire too, but my rate of fire is irrelevant. So I just use it for to cool down the buffs. That's all I'm trying to do. Oh, I was sitting on him. All righty. Let's just go ahead and get to this thing with no real clickies up here. This might kill me hitting this button. Let's find out. All right, guys. Buff them up. And 30% bonus damage, or 30%. And we'll start with the Hydra. And we'll blow it up, and we'll hit that one. We'll hit that one. Oh my God, I'm getting damaged. I'm literally getting damaged, man. That doesn't happen to me out here. Wow, I pulled aggro. Oh my God, I am the greatest. I pulled aggro, and this ship sucks. Combat log 0. I don't know. Give me a guess. Let me see. Prox of best served gold. You're right. You're absolutely right, sir. All right, let me get out of here. No, I played STO for over 10 years since I came out on console and little on PC. I always, one game I come back to. And it's the same with me, brother. Every single time, man. If there's one game that I come back to, it happens to be this game. I enjoy it. I just enjoy it. I love the variety. I love being able to jump around and see different things, do different things. And that's my takeaway from this as well. All right, let's pull it up, man. We'll all see it together. It should be that one, 222, which means that I ran that too long. And analyze 154. Look at there. Let's hit a round of applause for an old relic, for the old relic that got 154. I got 154 with this piece of shit. You know what? Based on this, really doesn't matter what two-hanger carrier I fly. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to get those numbers up there. They might not be obscene like the Valkys, but if this unbuffed and uncranked up little relic can do this, it's got to be it, man, right? Foxhound, been looking for a channel that does carrier builds, so you may be the person to ask. Is it necessary to run in both Hangar Bay Type 7s, or is one Hangar Bay enough? Good question. Good question. Now, it's been my experience. It's been my personal experience on this. Your mileage may vary, because I see you're talking about the advanced Type 7s or elite Type 7s. These do better if you're fleeting up. They do a lot better if you are flying with a whole bunch of people. The damage that I get out of these is very, very minimal. The debuff is extreme. But the problem is with the way that I am put together and that I am built, with my weapon power so low, and the fact that all of my consoles, virtually all of them are Yukons, and none of them are kicking me, weapon damage. I'm not loading out my, all that stuff in TAC. I'm not doing it. So they don't do much for me, and I mostly fly solo. That's it. In a big group setting, I would argue that those Type 7s are going to do more damage for the entire fleet, everybody who's out there, because those debuffs get used by 5 different people, not just me. So I've tried playing around with this a whole bunch, but it's just not working. And I don't use my weapons enough for the Type 7s to really matter. If I was going out with a big group of people, I would have one drone ship or one frigate. I'd put one frigate over here of whatever kind you use. Brex seem to work pretty well. They're tanky enough. They live through most things. I'd put one of those, and I'd put a Type 7 over here because you now have 5 people that are taking advantage of those debuffs, not just me. And just me taking advantage of the debuffs is just not worth it. I've ran that a couple of different ways. I've parsed that a few different ways, and it doesn't really work for my particular build. But in a group, big group setting, you bet I'm putting those Type 7s up there. I get the elites, I'd put them on there, and I would smile all the way to the DPS bank. That would be a me thing. So again, your mileage may vary. I'm not sure. So anyway, great question. Thank you. I love questions. I love talking to people. You don't want to talk about anything. I'm happy to discuss anything. I have a great deal of range. All right. I'm going to do one more, and then I got to get to it, but I want to do it with the big dog. I love this ship, man. I just keep coming back to it. I know it's silly, and it's seems to be it's a little bit on the overpowered side, but I just can't get enough of it. It was one of my first real loves was the Valkys. So let me take this thing out one more time. Let's make some beautiful destruction here and see what we can do. You know what patrol I'm going to run. I already ran it earlier. I'll parse it. It's not going to be a very good parse because the spawns are so separated out, but it's a fun little patrol. And if you want to work on, if you need something to work on, meaning, practice, or if that's what you're doing up here, you want to practice to get a little bit better at the game or your builds or whatever. I always have 2 baseline control groups whenever I make a change or test, and they're both here. Now, this ship is going to be ridiculous over here. And again, if I pull aggro, I'm screwed. Oh, wait. I'm running the wrong mission. All right, I don't know what's going to happen here, guys. Sorry. I pulled the wrong mission. I don't know what's going to happen here. Let's see if we get jumped by the world.
Thank you for the aid. We shall follow your lead.
All right, where are we going here, dude? I didn't want to do this patrol because I don't know it.
Stay away from a pea. Incoming Vodwar.
Oh, I hate these guys. Hate them. All right, you're going to see something really, really bad happen here, and that's called me blow up all over the place. I don't have nothing that will heal shields. I mean, at all. So, yeah, this is not going to go well for me. This is not the ship or the mission that I should have played. I'll probably be leaving it, but I don't want to be that guy. When things go bad, I bail out. But I don't have any shield heals, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do on this one, aside from stay back at 12 kilometers.
More Vodwar are warping to our location.
Aside from staying back at 12 kilometers and just let my pets deal with it. That's not really how I want to play this. So I'm going to keep showing them my ass. Let them deal with the pets. Stay back here as far as I can.
You saved us?
Save you. Dude, I don't even know who the hell you are. Is he going to hail? Does anybody know this mission?
You and the we will require you. We shall follow you to recover our allies.
I cannot do these things here, man. This is the wrong ship for this. But I'll tell you what. I think the pets can do it. They should be able to handle this all. Nope. That's it for me, man. I'm just out of range. Suck it. There you go. Come on, guys. Tunnel them up. Get them all together. Let's see if we can burst them down a little bit. Cool down. Faster. Mega Ball disappear.
Target's shields have failed.
Why is he so far out there?
Thank you for the
Yeah. I know. I have nothing but love for you, bro. Be smarter. That's what I'm saying as I went into the wrong map.
Target's shields have failed.
Shoot. Bad guys. Come on. Get them out of here.
Shields failing. 4 shields failing.
Probably. Oh, yeah, that was just pure luck. That's all that was. I was panicking. That was just pure luck that I got out of that burst. Because I don't know where I am. I don't know this mission, and I really don't know what I'm doing. So I got purely lucky. But you know what? Hey, we can get lucky, right? It's not bad. I would heal my shields, but I don't have any. Let me guess. I got to go fix that guy, too. Look at him. How they nuking him. Why are you nuking all these guys? You're just mean people.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
I don't care about these. I want to cool down the clickies. The Yukons. I'll stop saying clickies. I know. That sounds a little bit eh. Let me guess. I got to fix you too, right?
Failing.
Rescue and you are welcome. Is there anything else? Did I die?
We need to recover one more ship.
I bet we do.
Be close.
I bet you do. Look at this, man. It'll take me days to make this turn. Days. I think that's it right there. It doesn't turn well. And I have to save the my evasive for when those little diamond things come out that are just going to nuke me right in half that I miracled even getting by it.
The Bodwal will be here at any moment.
I bet.
Retreat.
Okay then.
The cooperative will not leave you defenseless.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, that's it. Brace, brace, throw out everything. Run! I'm so screwed. I am so screwed. Hydra, hell with it, right? When you're going to die, die gloriously, man. People appreciate that.
Hull integrity below 75%.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Look at me. Look at where you spawned them, right on top of me. I don't have shield heals. I have nothing. I have pretty good pets. That's it. That's my jam. I have pretty good pets. Cool down, cool down, cool down. That's the only heal I got right there. If I shoot them, it kind of heals me a little bit.
Target's shields have failed.
Wow. Oh, that'll be the one that'll finish at me. Get out. Run, 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 run. Ha! Suck it. You missed. God, I'm living thin here. I mean, this is just ridiculous. I'm a little bit shocked that I'm still alive at all, and I still got that big boy to deal with.
Target's shields have failed.
Get him, boys. Cool down bridge officer abilities. You suck, you suck, you suck. Hydra! Look at you getting blown up. Damn it. I was talking shit and just gave up all my shields.
Target's shields have failed.
All right, what did we learn? Don't do that.
Only a few Bodwar left. Let's finish this.
Look at the tough guys, man. Where you guys been the whole time? Because I noticed that it's me doing it. But the you know, they're going to step in for the last minute victory lap. Run! It's cool. I'm on cooldown. I'm screwed.
Shields failing.
Damn it! Oh, that ain't my fault, man. That was on cooldown. This ship doesn't move. You get what you get, and that's just unfortunate. I knew it was coming. I just couldn't get out of the way. Damn it. Well, you know what? We've come this far, so let's finish it off. How far away is it? Am I even pointing in the right direction? Yeah. All right. We got to him. Get him, boys.
Ship is under attack.
I was feeling so good about that. I thought I was going to pull off that miracle, man. Look at that. One little AE crap and I lose it. That is just too bad. Combat log 0, which will be absolute crap. But that was fun. That was fun. I've never ran that mission
Thank you
before.
for your assistance. It will take.
I believe we have taken an important step toward a truce with species 6-3.
Yeah.
The
I,
Octanti.
you're what? And you know what? It is important. It's important that we all, love and get along and hug and pet and all that other good stuff. That's it. I love a good pet build. Official country me as subscribe. I can't I can't thank you enough, sir. I mean it, man. It hits my heart, man. I absolutely appreciate it. It seems to be more or less a generic pet build that will apply to effectively anything that has 2 hangers, and it just gets it done for me. That's it, man. It gets it done for me. Now I can do better on the Ark Royale than probably this ship. I can do much, much better. But I don't like to spend all of my time clustering groups. I like to be able to maneuver my ship, get it from point A to point B to point C, take up strategic positions around the map and do it like that, as opposed to clustering, sitting still, clustering, point, all that stuff. It's just not really what I do. I like to be able to fly around and just change things up. So yeah, that's it. All right. Anyway, guys, I got to run. I cannot thank you enough for I can't thank you enough for this, man. I will be back on maybe tomorrow, day after, something like that. Me and my longtime producer have been looking for a fun stream to do, and I think we might have found it here, running Star Trek Online. We have another channel out there. It's more of a serious. It's called Surveillance Age. If you're concerned about privacy and any of that other stuff, we're a good fit for you over there. But yeah, that's it. I had a wonderful time. I can't believe 90 minutes passed already. I appreciate it. Daniel Smith, Foxhound. I'm looking for any other name that commented up here. Ponderman, if you're still on there. Jones Age. And yeah, can't thank you guys enough for joining me on this one. If you enjoy this kind of content, please like, please share, please subscribe. If you want to hear the radio hip DJ guy, I can do that as well. I aim to please. Anyway, that's it, guys. Going to go ahead and roll out. Cannot thank you enough. And yeah, I'll probably catch you tomorrow. Cheers.